Women in Web3, impacting blockchain, decentralized finance, and the Gamefi tokenomic world. With the advent of blockchain, the possibilities for decentralized applications have never been greater. In an industry that is still male-dominated and dominated by white males at that, women are starting to find their place. In a world where so few women are in positions of power, this is an important development. We need more role models like Alice and Yossi to change the conversation around gender equity in tech. A recent report by CB Insights found that only 6% of ICOs in Q2 2018 had any kind of female presence or representation at all. This is not only alarming, it's also very telling about where we are as a society. The first step towards changing anything is admitting that something needs to be changed. However, even if there were more women working in blockchain, it would probably not help much as there simply aren't enough prominent female faces in our ecosystem yet to create a shift on its own merit. The good news is that this trend seems to be changing at a rapid pace, and it's our job as developers and enthusiasts to keep pushing it forward. In fact, with so many talented women out there today making a difference, it's time we gave them the recognition they deserve. Here are 4 reasons why you should care about how females work in blockchain. Blockchain is the future. Since the inception of the internet and especially the advent of blockchain, there has been much discussion about how this technology will change the world. But what does this new era look like for women in blockchain? Surely, this is the perfect time for women to come in, build their presence, and make a difference? There is a lot of excitement about the future of blockchain, with most people agreeing that it's going to be a big deal. The technology has the ability to transform the way we do everything from finance to logistics, healthcare, and government. And while it's important to talk about the potential of blockchain, it's also important to recognize that it is a new technology that has not fully matured. So, while it will have a major impact on society, it may not have the same impact on women that it has on men. For example, while it opens up huge opportunities for innovative new applications, it also puts women at risk of potential sexism and harassment that is not present in other technologies. This is why we need to be cautious and optimistic at the same time. Women are bringing new ideas to the table. Many people are quick to praise the innovation of decentralized applications, and rightfully so. But, let's not forget that the very foundation of blockchain technology is innovation. Decentralized applications are constantly changing and innovating because of the need for a better way of doing things. This is where women are so important. Ward, the CTO of LinkedIn, explains that women bring a different perspective to tech innovation because they tend to think holistically. Women tend to look at things from the perspective of the user, whereas men tend to focus on the technical aspects. While it's not always the case, it is a difference that creates better products. If we are going to transform the world with blockchain, we will need new and better ways of doing things. Fortunately, women are pioneers in this space. They are not only disrupting the traditional business world, they are also disrupting the tech industry. Women are challenging the status quo and pushing boundaries in tech while also incorporating real-world use cases. New blockchain projects are taking a more human approach and developing apps that are more focused on solving real-world problems. Female talent is in short supply. There is no denying that the blockchain industry has a dearth of women working in top positions. In fact, the CB Insights report mentioned earlier found that only 5% of the CEOs in token sales are women. While this is a positive step, it also leaves us with a lot of room for improvement. It is important to note that lack of women in top positions in the blockchain world does not mean that they are not out there. It just means that they are not getting recognized. There are many talented women that are working in the blockchain space that are not recognized. They are developing innovative products, building communities, and helping to grow the industry. However, as a whole, they are not as visible as their male counterparts. This is problematic for 2 reasons. Firstly, it shows that we need to do a better job of pushing the women out in the spotlight. We need to recognize their talent, build communities around them, and create an environment where they feel comfortable being themselves. Secondly, it shows that we need to do a better job of diversifying the blockchain ecosystem. We need to create more positive role models that encourage young people to pursue a career in blockchain development. It will help change perceptions about women in tech. One of the most important reasons for bringing more women into blockchain is to change perceptions about women in tech. Unfortunately, many people still have negative perceptions about women in tech. They believe that women should be in the kitchen, not in tech. This is something that needs to change. Women in tech should be seen as heroes and role models. They are the ones creating amazing new technology and changing the world for the better. They are not just part of the solution, they are the solution. This can only happen if more women are working in the blockchain space. If we want to create an environment that is welcoming and inclusive to women, we need to change perceptions about women in tech. This can only happen if more women are working in the blockchain space. Conclusion: women and minority groups face a lot of challenges in the tech industry. This is due to a variety of factors, including the fact that tech has a history of discriminating against people of color and women. Consequently, it can be extremely challenging for people of color and women to succeed in the tech world. However, it is important to keep in mind that these challenges can be overcome. The best way to do this is to support initiatives that are designed to advance the cause of diversity in the tech industry. Doing so will help to create a more inclusive and welcoming environment for people of all genders and identities.